Hello. Jira, are you there?
Hi, Marcella. Good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening.
I figured that this meeting would not have a lot of persons because of the OpenSSF week.
Yes, I also just realized this. Um, uh, but we can have a quick sync. I actually wanted to ask you, well, first of all, great job on the first blog post that went out last week, 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
Something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that turned out really well. Do you have a sense for where you're at with the second one?
Okay,
Um,
so the second and the third ones are ready. I don't know when it should be published. Other
mhm.
than that, I feel like they are ready to be published. It's left for you people. So maybe would have to be going through it, or it has to go under review before it get posted. I don't know, but it's ready.
Okay, sounds great. So I'm going to make a note. And that would be you and Sal again, or just you as the author this time?
San I.
Okay, okay. Blog post number 2 about stuff. Um, okay, so I can ping Sally, although yeah, I don't know how much um I can message Sally and just see what the schedule could look like for the next one. Just so we keep those going. I think that would be good.
Oh, okay. Okay, that works.
Yeah. I mean, do you have a specific timeline that you are aiming for though? Because if you do, then we can also just um yeah, try to make that
Okay.
happen.
So I
Um
feel like if it's possible for us to work with it before the middle of September, that works for me. Is
okay.
that possible?
Um, you said mid-September.
Yes, mid-September, yes.
Okay, cool. Uh, yeah, that's 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks. I think that's definitely feasible. Taking notes of that too, aiming for mid-September publishing or publication. Um, yeah, so I will take the action item to um, ping Sally.
Okay, please. I want to pick up something. I said I need about 3 minutes and I'll be back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, good morning, Yesenia.
Emerson.
Hi. We were just talking about the second blog post from Ajira and Sal, and when that's gonna.
Nice. Is in draft right now?
Yeah, she was just saying that it's actually ready for review.
Oh,
So we need to ping Sally to just get that review process started with Attack, I think, so that it can be published. I guess I think they're aiming for
yeah.
mid-September.
Okay. Yeah, if we have the link, we can also shoot it out to the different channels. I know we got a lot of feedback last time.
We did. See if I can find that. I have too many
I'm
Slack
on my
channels.
phone. So many channels, not just Slack, but like Discord and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, why can't we all just agree on the one? Um,
I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, we used to have like that one tool where you can sign into like your Yahoo and AOL. and whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get back to that stage.
Yeah. That I guess you could do that with your Google account in a lot of places, but I don't do that consistently because for some I use my work account, which is not a Google account, and then for others,
Yeah,
yeah.
work is
So,
impossible. Like I wouldn't connect work with anything else.
yeah, I
Cool.
definitely wouldn't either. All right, so I'm adding the link to the blog post again. Um, let's see, editorial summary, blog to page number 11. Oh, right, because it was like pretty big. The title of this one would be From
Oh, I
Beginner to
guess it's the
Professional
same
Tips on
document, but it's like
Page.
the next. That document was huge.
Yeah. Okay, so this next blog post is about first code contributions. I think that's pretty timely too with the tech talks, or not the tech talks, the lightning talks from the mentor, not the mentors, the mentees.
Back.
Um, welcome back.
Hello. When is
Um,
that happening with the mentees? I guess September. That's the one we moved.
yeah, that's when we moved. I actually need to make sure that we moved it. Did
I think
Revan
we
move it?
did.
Yeah, he did. Um, yeah. So that's kind of the other outstanding item that I had today, and I was kind of wondering, do we want to create like a template of slides for the mentees lightning talk so that they have some structure that they can work with, or I don't know, do we
Yeah,
like
we
leave it
can
up to
do
the
that.
mentors?
We
Um,
can give them a template and be like, this is an option. This is just to spark the creativity of what we're looking for.
okay.
Yeah. I think it would be
So
useful so they don't have to think about what to present. We can kind of like lay out the story for them.
yeah, exactly. Mentorship lightning talks on September 4th and um, template. We want to work on that now, or should we just look at that asynchronously?
Uh,
On your phone, then that's a bit
anything.
hard.
I
But,
can be on my computer in like 10 minutes. I'm just not even dogs outside.
oh, okay, yeah,
Um,
no rush.
what other anything with tips of the month?
I haven't heard anything. Let me see.
Okay.
Tip of the month. Because, yeah, I've been meaning to reach out to Prince. He was doing that. Um, because I haven't heard
Me
from
too.
him in a while, and I think he hasn't like joined the call in a little bit.
No, and I saw he posted where he couldn't get his something
Yeah,
for EU.
yeah, it
Okay.
keeps happening. Mm, Here is tip of the month. Share my screen for a moment.
I just messaged Prince. It should.
So, yeah, looks like we have a bunch of topics, I guess. Yes, these are topics from the spreadsheet. Oh, right, and then we had started to work on this, but then we just didn't get a contributor quote.
Yeah, I think it was to link the quote with like a project.
Right. Shift trust left, start with testable build pipelines. That's interesting. That's work I'm actually doing. um, um, I wouldn't
I
want
call
to go
life
first,
pans out.
actually. Um, Remote generating attestations for security relevant workflow steps. These also just sound like really good talk titles. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like here, at least with what's here, we should maybe reach out to the individual teams and get them to give us a quote.
I
That
think
might be a
so.
simpler. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
might be a
definitely think so.
simpler idea. Maybe do like a form or like, hey, we're doing tips of the month. And then we just reach out to each and like, can you populate it? And then that marketing already has what they need is just make a template.
Yeah. I do wonder if like people are not going to fill out the form because they didn't do that with the office hours one either.
Speaking.
Yeah. Mm, there's more tips over here. Scorecards. I mean, I can just, or like between all of us here, we can reach out to individuals about like just
Yeah.
that we know. At least start that way.
Like
Like
Get Tough, we have a group, the mentor group. We can probably get the mentees to give us like a tip.
yeah,
And then
scorecards. We can reach out to Stephen, for example, and he can
yeah.
offer. There's another
We can
scorecards
just
one though.
Yeah, we can go to the channels and just be like, hey, we're looking for uh tips and quotes for our monthly post and links to your repos.
Yeah, and I think this wouldn't be so much like this would only be like a LinkedIn post, right? Or like a social media
Yeah.
post. Be a blog post.
That's
Okay.
why that's why I think more people would do it because like speaking engagement, you're signing up to do something.
Yeah.
Here it's like, here's a quote and we're gonna make it pretty to help drive people to your
Yeah.
projects. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Maybe each one can have like a where to get started at the end too.
hmm
I think that'd be good.
Yeah,
So,
I can create a form and just blast it on every channel. It's
okay. Yeah.
be
Thank you.
annoying for the day. Yeah.
Stop sharing for a moment.
See if I get
So,
throttled by Slack.
um, here, tip of the month. Who will assist? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Tip of the month. So, should I assign you this action item?
Please. So it
Okay.
pops up in my email and I remember I have to do it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Like actually assign it, not just like put your name next to it. How do I do this?
I think you just add
I
and
think I just need
then
to do Easer. Yeah, okay. There,
yeah,
you did it.
perfect.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yay.
I should start doing that too. Um,
Yeah, because you get an email per assignment. So then it becomes my task list. I'm like, I can't close this or delete this until so then it sits in
yeah,
my email and it bothers me.
yeah, no, I've honestly got started to just ignore unread emails a lot of the time, which I never used to do, but
Yeah.
these days I'm just like, I just can't. I cannot deal with all of these.
Yeah.
Um, Collecting quotes for
Yeah.
tips.
I remember when I started, I used to be like, oh my God, you didn't read that email from corporate? Like, email just sent a corporate email and they said this and this and this. And my coworker's like, oh, I forward those and delete those. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Now I'm like, same, same.
yeah,
Too
yeah.
much.
Luckily, we don't get spammed too much, but um, and then okay. So real quick, just going back to the slide templates for the mentees, since they have a little over a week to work on this, um, I guess we probably want this done. Yeah, we probably want this done pretty soon. I wonder if we could even just like have Gemini
We
generate
do,
us a template and then
yeah, we can use one of them. I think the most important thing to give them is the outline of like, okay,
yeah,
this is how we want you to introduce yourself, your background, who you are. Um, then from there, how did you find out about the mentorship? I think that's an important like metric, even if they
yeah,
just lightly mention it or just answer it in the form. Um, and then talk about what their projects, challenges,
yeah,
and next steps. That's I think we just give them an outline and we're like, make it as pretty
Yeah.
or as not pretty as you want. But
Yeah,
that's
maybe
kind
we
of like
don't
the
even need
outline.
to, maybe we don't even need to like make slides that they can just put in. It's just trying to
Yeah.
save them, I think. But um
We can point to the Gemini or the graphic creating one.
yeah. Um I'm also wondering, like in the spirit of the second beginner to builder blog post,
Mhm.
since it talks about new contributors and first code contributions, um, I think it would be kind of cool for the mentees to say like, this was my first code contribution, or what that was like for them.
Yeah,
Just spend like a minute or two talking about that. Um,
I like that.
yeah,
This is my first one.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Would that actually be, would getting quotes from that actually be helpful, Ajiro, for the blog post? Or um, is that complicating things too much?
I think it'd be nice to have.
Yeah,
Like if
I
we
can
get
just,
it, cool. If we can't, we can always ask them during the webinar or
yeah,
before, like if they're comfortable.
yeah, I think that sounds good.
Yeah.
Inter-
Be like, hey, are you comfortable with us using what you say about your first time in this blog? You would be tagged, yada, yada, yada. Most people will be like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, said, how did you hear about the mentorship program? What was your subject? What challenges? Yeah,
Yeah, challenges and the next steps. And that
yeah,
could be, you could put either for them or, because we'd like to know what their journey is for
yeah,
them and or the project, depending on time.
yeah. I'll say like for their project. That's pretty good. I might even just throw that into the Slack description for that channel, so then
Hmm.
everyone can look at it. Um,
Yeah, like, hey, if you're not sure what to think about, here's kind of like what we'd like to see. Adapt it to your own personality.
yeah. Okay. So, oh, looks like Ajira dropped actually. Um, she was having
Oh,
connection issues last time. Um, but yeah. I think this is kind of all we have actually.
okay.
Um,
And
yeah, I didn't
I'll use
have
the
any.
rest of the time to create the form.
Okay, yeah, I'll use this time to post the template and just kind of point the mentees there. Yeah,
Okay.
and get everyone signed up, I guess. It'd be good to have like a talk title from everyone. Um,
Yeah, add it there
yeah,
as part of the outline.
the requirements, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they each get 10 minutes plus. Oh, actually, I think I sent like I think I just had a tab in. Did anyone fill it out? No. I just added a tab actually to the spreadsheet for the office hours, and just asked everyone to please fill it in, and then I'm just gonna ping them again. I know like people are on vacation, and welcome back, Ajiro.
Yeah, yeah, and as we talked about earlier, I personally forgot. So if it's not in my email or on my list,
Thank you. I put off my
Hmm.
lights and my network went off, so I had to like put it back on.
Oh, geez.
But it's fine now, it's better now.
That's good.
Good, good.
Yeah, no worries. I think we're almost ready to wrap up. Do you have anything else you wanted to discuss?
I don't have anything top of
Not
mind.
exactly. I don't think I have anything I want to discuss. I don't have anything.
Okay. You may have been dropped from the call when we were talking about potentially taking some quotes from the mentees from the mentorship program this summer and potentially add them or somehow connect them to your blog post about the
Okay.
first code contribution. If you think that that would be an interesting content to add.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure, it is. It is. I think I was here when we were talking about the office hour. I think the last thing I heard was when you were talking about the office hour discussion and my network just went out. But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like if you add a link that directs to the blog post we've already released and subsequent one, it would also help, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely, since we have I think a chat going with you and Sal and a few of us, we can also just coordinate there and see what the best way to do is to link the two.
Okay. Okay, that works.
Okay. So I think that's all I had for today. Um,
All right, I'll get
yeah,
the form out by top of the hour,
thank
share it
you.
with the group, and then yeah, we can go from there. And then once I get the okay, I'll spam Slack.
Yeah, sounds good.
I
When
just didn't know
are
if it's better to spam it next week because I think the majority are
yeah,
in
I think it's going to
public.
be like drowned a little bit by Open Source Summit EU
Mm-hmm.
uh, like
No one's
posts.
gonna check it now right now.
Yeah,
So maybe like end of next week.
yeah, it makes sense. I
Okay.
guess it is next week already, right? Um,
By the time we blink our eyes, yes.
yeah,
Uh,
okay.
yeah. Alrighty.
All right. Have a good
Have a
rest
good
of your
day.
day.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest
Bye,
of your
everyone.
evening, Jiro. Bye, everyone.